Hi everyone, I'm Mike Staver. This is Mondays with Mike, a weekly video series where I answer questions from people just like you. Here's this week's question. Dear Mike, I'm a solopreneur. I love that word. Is that a word? Anyone? No? I don't know. Solopreneur, I guess that means you're an independent business person who's also an entrepreneur, solopreneur. You should really trademark that. That's a good word. I have numerous clients and a part-time job to supplement my income. So you have clients and a part-time job. I guess you're employed by somebody else. I'm finding it hard to keep up and execute on time with the expectations that are put on me by my clients. I am stressed and anxious with all I have to do and all I have on my plate. Currently, I get great reviews and comments about the results I produce, and the money I'm making is really good. I want to get out of debt. It's very important to me, and so I don't want to start doing a mediocre job. What are your thoughts? I have numerous clients and a part-time job. Well, I don't know how many hours you're working in your part-time job, and I don't exactly understand what what the breadth of demand is on your time. So there's several questions you need to ask yourself. Are you overextended? Is it reasonable for you to get the work done you need to get done and still have a life? That's the first question. If the answer to that is yes, then your problem is probably a structural problem. It's probably that you don't have a system in place to manage all the demands. What tends to happen, particularly with solopreneurs, is that they tend to have this big pile of stuff, and then they just start slinging stuff all over the place to try to get stuff done. So you're like those little sandpipers at the beach. You know, you run over here and do this and run over there and do that. So you need to get a system in place. If you're not particularly organized, which often we folks in the entrepreneurial world aren't, then find somebody who can help you put a system in place to manage the work, a work process plan or a project plan. If you already have that and you're already stressed out and stretched too far, you got to know your limitations. As one of my favorite philosophers, Clint Eastwood, said, a person's got to know their limitations. Don't let your greed and your enthusiasm overcome your capacity. Capacity and execution need to be very close to each other, because if capacity exceeds the ability to execute, there's going to be a real challenge. All right? So, number one, evaluate the breadth and capacity. Number two, make sure you have a very comprehensive project or work plan so that it's scheduled, I mean very tightly scheduled. If you're not that person, find somebody to help you do that. And then finally ask yourself, what's the ratio between my life and my work? All right, I'm Mike Staver. This is Mondays with Mike. Take care.